Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to another, I'd say, exciting week of D&D, but
More
who
like a
knows?
shit show.
Well, we'll see what this surface world effectively has in store for the party as they are on day 3 or so, 2 or 3.
Three sounds about right. Well,
I think this morning will be the
nah.
morning of day 3.
Yeah, because we kind of arrived here late at night,
Yeah.
early morning on day one.
Speaking of what has happened in the past to the party, who wants to do the recap for this week?
I want to do it, but I did do it last week, and I will give Cody a chance if he wants it.
I mean, after hearing the DM talking about it, apparently there were some things that I must have missed when taking notes, but I can do the best I got.
Didn't you also say you lost your notes for time being?
Yeah, but I found them back. We're good. We're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Word is being weird tonight. It apparently saved a separate copy to OneDrive, but did not update on my PC. I don't know how that works. Let's see, last session was 63, correct?
Yeah, go ahead and take it away.
All right. Welcome back to the chaos that is our life. We are now on session 64, which is, I like the number 64. Last session, we essentially finished a rest after fighting a couple of treants. Well, a treant and whatever the DM said the second one was, but either way, they were two giant walking trees and they didn't like us. We were camping in their space and they didn't like it. We've been heading northward towards the Doma Mountains, pursuing a plot line for Denock, whereas he's searching for a cure for his wife, who has been cursed and has essentially been in stasis for, 10 years? Something like that?
He's been dead for 10 years. This is a perfect revival I'm looking for.
Dead. Okay. We had to find angel magic, essentially, but so we've been heading northward. During our time of travel, we came across a settlement that we later found out was what do you call it, Kaldur? But it was all those people who came from Weregrin. Fun fact: when we were heading this way, we actually passed by the ruins of a place where Weregrin is. We found out later. So no sooner do we set foot in camp, people start worrying about us. Okay, people start worrying about us being there, and then a cloud of demons approaches from behind, and
You can use the table if you want.
all right. So apparently, our presence was enough to put the population over the cap necessary for the demons to react and call the numbers. We attempted to fight them off, but they got what they came for and then left. So we helped bury the dead. And then, let's see. The leader of the settlement, who's named Tucker, told us that we should probably steer clear of any other settlements because we don't know their population numbers, and it would be bad for us to keep bringing doom upon everybody just by existing. So from here, it would appear that we were going to start heading a little more northeast. We spent the night in the settlement, but we've been told to essentially fuck off in the morning. That's about it.
Okay. I will give you your point of inspiration. I will say there are just a couple of things that were, I believe, glossed over. One being the direction to the Doma Mountains is actually like a northeastward direction, and that you will have to cross the
Popeye channel.
Yeah, the channel. Sorry, I had to look up the name channel. The Weregrin settlement that houses a bunch of giant and giant kin at the moment is also a option where there potentially is a shard, or at least a weapon that looks similar to Cardin's weapon, Cloud Splitter. There's also the Jade City, which is even further north, past the I believe it's the Wastelands. Everything's scattered at the moment. One second. The decaying wilderness is what it was referred to. So that's the city of Jade is out past that due north. Other than that, I think you nailed it.
Thank you.
So, as the party begins to come to consciousness, and the smell of a morning breakfast, kind of heavier in the meats and kind of like a porridge kind of a situation, the day is yours as the sun kind of welcomes you to the outside of Calder.
How nice it is to see the sun again. It's a real shame that coffee is not such a easily found commodity down here.
No, it is not such an easily found commodity down here. That's why I was so surprised when we found it upstairs.
Whoa, Cardin, I thought you were still asleep.
I'm very quiet.
Well,
do without.
My drink fizzed up.
Just checking to make sure none of you guys can hear that, right?
hear what?
Okay. Some idiot's setting off fireworks outside my house.
Oh, fun.
It's always a good time of year for that.
Well,
Did you guys
if
all
no one
convene
else
for breakfast? What would you guys like to do this morning?
Well, the obvious answer here would be eat breakfast and plan our route from here. I'm assuming the information about this cloud splitter shard was made public for all of us.
Yes. Personally, Cardin would really like to find it. But he has never actually heard of this spot.
Well, considering our current path takes us northward, and this Jade City that you also speak of is even further north, and we don't know what lies out that far, it might be a good idea to backtrack to the ruins of Weregrin and see if we can claim the shard before heading northward.
Oh, I would say we need a better plan than just sneak in, find it, steal it.
How about sneak in, destroy everything there, then steal it?
Okay, Let's
That's
think
an
about
even worse
how
plan.
many. Right. Let's think of how many things there were in there. Okay.
I don't suppose we can use diversion tactics.
I saw what? Two of those. What'd you call them, Cardin? Forest giants? I also saw two. I think they were trolls. And at least two other types of giants, I'm not sure.
Do you think there might be a way we can lure them out one by one?
I'd also like to point out we just nearly died to plants the other day.
There is that.
Yeah, when you mentioned that, giants are very terrifying.
So, as I said before, let's come up with a better plan.
Maybe if we were invisible, we could get past these giants, but that probably unlikely.
Not a terrible idea, though I don't think any of us here knows anything about invisibility.
I do.
Oh?
Though I can only cast it on one person, and it only lasts for a minute.
1 minute is not enough time to search the entire ruins. And get back out safely.
Question: would Carta know about ghillie suits?
In the roundabout fashion, yes. Um, they're not called ghillie suits. They're sticks and mud and leaves and twigs that one would just cover themselves in. It's more of this is more of like a disguise kit kind of a check than anything. Although, I would say for Cardin, I would allow it to be a survival check just because of your, history and uh, upbringing, we'll say.
Okay.
So, I mean, you could do it, but again, it's kind of like taking the time, making the checks, things like that. Because it's not like, okay, I roll one time and this goes for everybody. It's every time you try to cover somebody in sticks and mud and stuff, it's a new check.
I mean, with the ruins, well, it would probably all depend on the ruins as well, the type of thing that I use around it. But Cardin's basically seeing if we might be able to have like a stealthier way in. Definitely like this guy's kid or survival like.
Well, you guys also remember the spell that Asta used to make you guys very stealthy.
True.
So if you guys were to do something like the disguise kits to hide yourselves in twigs and stuff like that, you could potentially, even with the bonus of pass without a trace, you guys could, again, depending on the checks of the survival, would depend on how well you guys would be able to utilize that ability to hide in plain sight effectively.
And then Cardin would bring up this idea to the group as well.
Hmm. Combination of disguising ourselves and trace, maybe invisibility in moments of It might work, but emphasis on the might.
Risky, and a little bit of luck, but it might be possible. I say
everything down here depends on risk and luck.
Yes, I say we send one person in, focus all of our efforts on making them as undetectable as possible, and should they be, in the odd chance that they find the shard and are captured or caught by the giants, I have a potion of gaseous form that I've been carrying for a while. We could give that to them as well as an escape measure.
Question: What does this shard look like?
Maybe
do we know
part
what
of
it
a
looks
weapon?
like? So we're going into runes, looking for a piece of a weapon.
It would be
Among-
something similar to Cloud Splitter.
Correct. And Tucker had informed Cardin that one of the giants was wielding this weapon.
Oh.
Well, there's that now.
So we have to not only sneak in undetected, but also steal it off of the person.
I mean, isn't that what you're good at?
Me?
No, Cody is good at blowing himself up.
Fair.
Out of curiosity, how long does my super sneaky thing last? I'm guessing that was done for.
At this point in time, yeah, because it's been like hours. But
Is that the sort of thing that resets or not?
it's a spell, so you can up it whenever you wish. You just have to cast the spell. It's a second level spell, I believe. So whenever you want to cast it, you can cast it. But it works best in times of trying to be sneaky. In terms of in terms of like how long it lasts in general, I believe it lasts for 10 minutes. If you're on your character sheet and you click pass without a trace to put it in the chat, it should tell you the duration.
So,
Caleb, you want to do that for me?
So, by the way, while we're all talking, Deanoch is kind of glancing through his tome. And he comes across a certain something that reminds him of an ability his newest minion has. Guys?
Yes.
My warrior can do things.
I'm just looking at what Pass Without Trace does.
Well, I imagine otherwise summoning him would be kind of pointless.
He can go into the ethereal plane.
Whoa. That sounds like a much better strategy than any of us could. Can you bring somebody with him?
He can literally walk through things and beings.
Can you bring somebody with him?
I don't know. Hey, why don't you grab onto him and let him go into the material plane and try and take you with him?
I suppose that'd be an interesting trip. Why not? Let me try.
This is the Phantom Warrior, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just double checking so I can look up statistics and stuff.
Cardinal just say good luck.
So I guess I grab onto the order of this warrior, Phantom Warrior.
He's literally like a ghostly-looking guy in armor and sword and shield.
Yeah, I'll grab his arm.
Okay. He is going to enter the material plane with etherealness.
Okay, give me 1 second here. Hold on, it is visible in the material plane while it is bound. Visible on the material plane while it is in the border person. It can affect or be affected by anything on the other. Okay. Give me 1 second. I want to look up the spell because this is a spell that is very rarely used, for me anyway. Because there is a spell called Etherealness, and I just don't know the wording of it because I don't believe he could take somebody with him. 1 second here. Okay, so etherealness, the spell itself. Actually, gonna turn because you can decide. Etherealness itself is range of self. So yeah, so as the warrior fades into a ghostly form, your arm begins to pass through the warrior Katya.
There's the road. You'd have to direct him specifically to search for a shard resembling Cardin's weapon, because he won't be able to bring any of us with him. And that may mean he'll bring back something that looks like a weapon shard, but may not be exactly what we are looking for.
And
we can keep sending him in again and again.
I will also say, he is still visible. While in the ethereal plane, he is still visible, at least from what I'm reading on the description. It says it is visible on the material plane while it is in the border ethereal, which is the ethereal plane, if I'm understanding this correctly. But he
can always try and hide.
Correct. Yes, he can. That is correct. And he is effectively a ghost, so he could, pass through a lot of things in that situation. So
plus, above game, he's got a 4 to stealth rolls.
Which isn't bad. Better than some of you.
Well, it was an idea.
But perhaps we could still use this. Maybe he could serve as the diversion to go in, still be visible enough to gain the attention of the giants and lure them away long enough for us to search.
And maybe with a few spells, we can make him seem like a bigger threat than he is. I want to make a test real quick.
Okay.
While he's still ethereal, I want him to be in a position where there's nothing behind him, just like wide open area.
Okay. Easy enough to arrange.
And I'm going to cast Firebolt on him.
Firebolt?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to see if the attack will go through him, or if it will still damage him.
Roll to hit. 28 technically hits, so go ahead and roll damage. I need to look something up real fast.
Because it does say can't be affected or affect anyone on the other plane, but I'm checking to see if magic follows that line.
Yeah, that was so because he is on the other plane. Give me 1 second here. I'm also pulling up another thing. So that's weird because he's still visible. Okay. So what I'm gonna say happens is as you release the firebolt, it like passes through his form and then starts to collide on into like I would imagine you guys were out near kind of the tree line, so into like a tree kind of nearby. It's not enough damage to really cause a fire, but it does singe the bark a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't look like... Yeah, it doesn't look like, from what I'm reading anyway, it looks like the, whenever you're on a different plane of existence, magic can't affect you. There's special
Oh, there we go.
Special abilities and magic that can do so, but otherwise, no.
Oh, there we go. I can drop a fireball on him in the middle of the camp, and that'll get their attention.
Indeed. Is there also a way you can... I know I've seen you use magic before that can increase the size of something.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So you make him bigger, and like he's dropping fireballs, and watch the giants chase him down, and we handle the rest.
At the very least, it'll give us a chance to pick off a few stragglers, too.
Yes. And if you drop that fireball correctly, you can also really anger them giants.
Especially if they're trying to hit him.
Mm-hmm.
And just all of a sudden, fireball on him. Boom!
So that sounds like a good strategy, a nice diversion. At the very worst, we attempted, don't find what we're looking for, and there's a few less giantkin in the world.
Should we say hostile giantkin?
Okay, fair enough.
We do have giant friends. Don't forget that, Katya.
That is true. That is true. I'm just
You're
saying.
racist.
I'm not being racist. Not intentionally. It's just these giants are a problem.
So, does that sound like a plan?
Convoluted though it may be, yes, it might just work.
Valinar, are there any problems you see with this? Or anything you can help to
I'm not kitted out to be stealthy.
not
If
stealthy,
we get
but
into
more
a fight, I'm going to be making
distraction.
noise.
Can you help with the distraction aspect?
If I'm the distraction, yeah. If I'm with you guys, I'm just going to draw attention to us.
Alright. I didn't know if you had a ability to make him harder to hit, so that when he comes back to our plane...
Only when I'm close to him.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I might even be... No, never mind. That spell only affects me. Never mind.
Also, what Did I miss what the purpose of this shard is? By the way,
It's another
anyone
piece
tell?
of cloud splitter, making Cardin's sword better.
Ah,
Okay.
I can haste him.
Because I was gonna say I didn't hear what the point of this was, so in Valinar's mind it was going, why the hell are we dropping everything to go try and pick up some random thing and
Well,
risk all of us dying?
The only reason we're doing this is it strengthens the weapon that our strongest party member carries, first and foremost. Second, it is easier to go back however many hours of travel to claim this than to travel all the way to the Jade City. Realize we could have used it and died there.
Let's see, you guys are talking about this out in the open, right?
Well, we're hushing up whenever anyone comes near.
Okay. They're a bunch of death motherfuckers. Alright, continue as you were.
So, I'm tentatively in. Katya?
What was that?
We're doing this? Yes or no?
I agree.
Valnar?
I'll go.
Pretty sure, Cardin, you're 100% in.
Oh yeah.
That sounded slightly sexual, but alright, I'll accept that answer.
You know, he gets
Also,
off on the blood.
I am going to remind you, Denoc, just because you have a stupid high intelligence and keen mind. I'm pretty sure you do anyway, have like different kinds of spells that are concentration though, that could help lock down some of the enemies. I think you specifically have, Hypnotic Pattern or something along those lines.
Nope.
I'm trying to remember what you tried to cast last time you were here.
Tasha's Hideous Laughter?
That one. That was probably it. So, things like that. That one might not actually be concentration. But, the point being...
It is.
You guys, okay. There are plenty of, like, lockdown spells that I'm sure some of you guys have. As well as if you guys can find... So, there's also ways for you guys to find... I guess cover in a sense. By, you know what? I'll take you over to the map. So, this is sort of the layout at the moment. There are ways that you guys can find ways of funneling the enemies. Such as, off of the side of the brick or something like that. But that's all up to what you guys want to do. And that's also going to depend on how close you guys can get. Sorry, I know I'm just not going to give you guys the, all the time in the world to study where they're at, though. So, because the first thing that you guys will have to do when heading out is, where, how close do you want to get? Do you want to get within, 10 feet of the wall? Do you want to get up against the wall? Do you want to stay 60 feet away from the wall?
I'd like to be pretty far away from the encampment. As far as being a fireball, essentially.
Let's see.
Well, for me, that's insanely far.
Well, that's good. We cast our buffing spells before, at that range, and then send them in to do the work.
But is he all by himself in all this? Or are we going to provide range and...
I thought the idea was to send him in to distract the enemy away from us.
Yes, but also, how many giants are there in the camp? That's one thing we gotta think of.
We will obviously have to scout it out before we do too much.
Do you guys want to attempt to get close to the camp and then make plans from then? Like, kind of get within, maybe say 120 feet of the camp and kind of scout it out a little bit and see what...
Yeah,
what is
modify
there?
as necessary.
We just need an invisibility cloak, that's all.
Well, as soon as you find one, let us know.
I'll borrow it from Harry Potter, it's fine.
Who?
I said I'll borrow it from Harry Potter.
Is that somebody that you knew back home?
Yep.
Enoch is your island. Who's Harry Potter? She's from
You're
your
talking
island.
about that up-and-coming book series, right?
He's just one of my friends back home you guys don't know yet.
Well, with a name like that, I imagine he's a powerful wizard.
Anyway, back to what we were talking about.
I was thinking of scrawny little crybaby.
Okay.
Well, if there's no any objections, we should get on our way before, night falls.
It's still early morning.
I know, but at the rate we're going.
Fair. So you guys want to get within like 120 feet or so and kind of scout out the area? Am I...
Yes,
Understand
somebody
that
who
correctly?
has eagle eyes, unlike me.
Okay.
Who's got the best perception?
-1 plus another -2, so not me.
We're gonna make Kadia do it.
Or someone who just has literal eagle eyes.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
They
I'm
probably
pretty
gotta be the
sure,
head of an eagle.
I'm pretty sure Cardin actually can literally see for like miles on end or something like that.
1 second.
But, okay. If that is the case, then I'm gonna have. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ask everyone to roll.
I can
roll what?
I can see up to 1 mile away with no difficulty, and it's as if I'm looking at something no more than 100 feet away from me. And additionally, dim light doesn't impose disadvantage on wisdom perception checks.
Okay, we're 500 feet away.
Well, good.
DM.
Yes.
I was messing around with settings because I'm only working with one screen, and I think I accidentally made myself an NPC. I don't know what happened, but my character sheet went away.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Please help.
Give me a second. Okay. Cardin, knowing that you guys are going to stay several 100 feet away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright. Do you have a...
Also,
do you guys...
just FYI, can you guys hear me fine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Perfect. I got a new headset, so.
Awesome.
Sounds like it.
Do you guys have a rough idea of how many feet away? Obviously, you guys said like 500, but Like, are you being like legit in that, or
I'd say
I haven't even left the camp yet. I'm kidding.
okay? Then I will say go ahead and roll. Everybody, go ahead and roll stealth checks, and that's it. I'm not going to give any bonuses unless you guys are traveling as a group with Pass Without a Trace, but you guys are very far away, so the chances of
14.
so there's a much higher chance of success at the moment.
Oh no!
Ooh, that's not good for me.
Well,
That's 2 nat ones. Hard enough perception. That's 3 nat ones for stealth? Well, I can't help y'all.
Everyone be prepared to run.
Even 500 feet away, y'all. It's like, were we just climbing a hill or something and y'all tripped and just started rolling? Or.
one thing I do like is Asa's roll is literally a heaven and hell roll.
yeah, that is.
It's
heavy.
true.
She rolled hell for her main roll, but the secondary, if we had advantage roll, was a nat 20.
I mean, you could just give me advantage.
Don't we all wish we could have that?
I bet you do. After seeing 3 nat ones,
I was so sneaky last time.
yeah.
Well, that's because we also had that spell up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even if you had that even if you had that spell up though, on a nat 1 for you, Asta, you would have been at a soft 20 for a stealth check on a natural 1, which I think is hysterical.
It is. I love it.
So, do you want the good news or the bad news?
Yes.
Rip off the band-aid.
All right. Well, the bad news is you guys are stomping through the forest like the Tin Man and the kid that has a stick following behind him.
Okay, who's being noisy? Who's the loud one here?
You, Denock, and Valinar. Valinar being especially loud. He is the Tin Man.
Damn it, Valinar.
Clap.
Yeah, you're the only one wearing metal. But they rolled a natural 1 on their perception check, so you guys are fine.
Wait.
We got lucky. They're stupid.
Mm-hmm.
We should not have gotten away with that.
No, but I rolled at
Wow.
disadvantage.
I rolled
at disadvantage, and I kid you not, I rolled an 18, which an 18 on the die, and then a natural 1. So
Let's hope we're getting the natural ones out of the way now.
yeah, I really hope that. But yes. So yeah, you guys are actually fine. So that is not what to do.
Rolling nat 1s on a ability check and being fine, that's... something's wrong with that picture, but okay, I'll take it.
Extremely rare.
To be fair, officially you can't auto fail or auto succeed on ability checks. Like, that's official ruling. Now, I'm a little loosey-goosey with that, depending on the situation. So here is what you guys
Excuse me? Who killed horses?
The giants.
They're eating them, too.
That was
I
actually
was
me.
like-
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was like,
I was really angry.
at least a session or two ago.
Let's see. You guys are currently approaching it at roughly... At this point in time, it'd probably be noonish. No, it'd be later than that. It'd be late evening because it's quite a journey from where you guys were, if I'm not mistaken.
Somewhat.
I think we're looking into the camp at, like, this direction.
You would be, yeah. And because it's late evening, this guy would not be there. This one would be napping
Neat.
due to the rotation that they have currently. Yeah, so, and then because of that, positionings would be slightly different. There. Okay.
Clever.
Hmm?
You line them up so that a single fireball won't hit them all.
Not yet.
Well, that's not what I'm anticipating. This way that they have this way they have all aspects of the camp covered. Because while these creatures are incredibly dumb, they're not dumb enough to leave themselves open to attack from literally anything. Most things, sure. But not literally everything. So, all right. So you guys have some time to plan and look. In this moment, this is what you would. Well, everybody roll perception, and we'll see how well everybody does. Because I like to be this way.
Hey, is this going to be my third net one in a row?
Nope.
How's the 20 perception?
14 isn't bad for me. Garden, what do you see?
Okay, let's see. What do we got? We have a 20 from Cardin, a 14 from Katya, 14 from Valinar, 13 from Dinok, 15 from Asta. I'm sorry about your Phantom Warrior, but I don't think he has any way of communicating that to you, buddy.
Well, not verbally, but he can point things out to me.
That's true. I'll let it stand. It's a whispered natural 20. From the
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to get it to not whisper because I have it set to never whisper, but it's still whispering, so.
Do you have it set that way in both Roll20 and the D&D Beyond settings? That's the only thing I can think of. I will say of this map, you guys can see everything. The only thing that I'm going to say that you wouldn't be able to see completely would be this giant right here. And basically, you just see his big feet sticking out this way because technically he would be prone because he's sleeping.
I'm going to do a real quick test just to see.
Yeah.
Now. Can everyone else see that?
Yeah.
See what?
Yeah, everybody can see it, Dinok.
Okay.
Katia is just the new blind. Or not Katia, sorry. Katie is apparently the new blind.
Excuse me?
No.
Excuse me, princess.
Now there's a reference I haven't heard in a few years.
Yeah, I can't get my kids to stop saying it.
I feel so sorry for you.
Are you princess? That's the real question.
No, they just like to say it to each other. It's kind of funny and gets old real fast.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Okay. This is what you guys see. Do you guys wish to have another moment to plan, or do you guys think you're good?
Perhaps we should go over the strategy one more time to make sure everybody has it correct.
And we're going to whisper to each other.
Exactly.
You guys are
just imagine my loud talking.
You guys should be fine.
Yeah, just imagine my loud talking. I'm actually talking in a hushed tone.
Understood. Stage
At the same time, we rolled 3 nat 1s on stealth. I'm a little paranoid at this point. Excuse me.
But you don't know that as Dinok.
Clank, 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 clank. Yeah, we're being stealthy.
I mean, to be fair, he is doing the absolute best that he can.
Thank.
As of our discussion this morning, the plan is to have your warrior step into the ethereal plane. Well, we had to cast our buffs on him before he does that because magic won't affect him. So we buff him up. He goes into the ethereal plane, marches over there. You toss a fireball at his position, and then he'll lure the giants away from the encampment so that we can search real quick.
Yeah.
Correct.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to reward something else because that was a natural 20. Cardin probably wouldn't see it. But just because that was only a soft 20 on his end. Your entity would be pointing out that this one back here, this forest giant, has has a large axe that appears to be similar in design to Cardin's Cloud Splitter.
So he taps me on the shoulder, points to the one. I actually look at this one first, and then he's like, no, that one. This one? No, stupid, that one.
Okay.
And then he's like, points to his sword, points to the forest giant, and then points to Cardin's Cloud Splitter. Look at his... Hey, Cardin, look at that back forest giant. Look at his axe. Does it look familiar?
May I look at the axe?
Yeah, now that it's being pointed out to you, and because you can see literally like, a mile without any kind of disadvantage, it definitely looks larger than Cloud Splitter. The material looks the same, and the design of the blade is slightly altered, but you're unsure if this is due to something different or if it's due to just the nature of the blade and how these are different fragments.
I think that could be a... I turn over to D-Knock and I say, I think that could be a fair assumption that dude, I'd sort of like point him out and say, that looks like it could be another shard of the axe.
And the giant's holding it.
Yes.
Well, that certainly complicates matters a little bit. How are we going to get it from him if we lure all the giants out of the camp?
I mean, we could kill him.
Yeah, that's actually what I was going to say. We could probably kill him, take it from him.
But if he chases after your soldier, how?
Well, that's whenever I drop a second fireball, you maybe throw some lightning bolts at him, we target him, kill him, and then finish the rest off.
Oh,
that is our target that we're trying to get.
I have permission to throw lightning bolts.
Stand 30 feet away from the rest of us, please.
No, you people stand 30 feet away from me. Why should I have to move?
We're the larger group.
Okay.
I think he just said we're the minority. Anyway,
I mean, we could lure them and have make a trap and lure them into that area. There's plenty of trees around here.
That didn't you tell us that the forest giants are better when they're among wooded areas?
yeah, I did not get that.
They are.
I wanted it to be, but at this point, you guys are fine.
Who knows how to make a giant trap?
Besides, look at how big those suckers are. You really think something that would trap one of us would hurt one of them?
Yeah, that's where you.
I can see us making a trap for a human-sized creature, but a trap for a giant? Let alone 1, 2, 3, potentially 4, as well as 2.
I mean, you just make a
Slightly smaller creatures, right?
bigger trap.
Take more time.
We could take trees, tie ropes to the trees, and like cut the rope, and they could like swing down and like smush them.
I mean, hey,
Okay.
the giants might be big,
don't-
but they're also pretty stupid.
Don't
Seems
think
like-
that's how trees work, Carden.
Yeah, it sounds like a great idea in theory, but who's going to lift the trees to form this trap?
I do like what we originally did have. We
Yes.
buff
Where-
the warrior,
Buff
send
him
him
up.
in,
Mhm.
drop spells, killing our target,
And then mop up the rest.
If we want to take a lot of time, we could make a pit trap.
and potentially be spotted by any roving patrols.
Yeah.
And the strike is pretty much now. As the team rolls. Speaking of roaming patrols,
Cat.
No, continue.
I mean, worst case scenario, the original plan doesn't quite work out. The giants do eventually have to come back to this encampment. We kill them. Either way, we achieve the same result. So let's stick with the initial plan and fly by the seat of our pants. Oh, they're
What we
moving.
always do.
We took too long, huh?
Oh, I mean, they're in real life. Things don't just stand in a sentry position. They're moving about as, they normally would. I am gonna mark this one red, this one blue.
Special.
What do the colors mean?
Thing 1 and thing 2.
Probably turn order.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
The one with the shard, the one without the shard.
Well,
Well-
he's also marking the 2 other giants.
Yeah, I was just gonna mark everything. That way you guys can go like hill giant red, hill giant blue, forest giant red. You can do it in that way. It might make
There
it
we are.
easier for you. If you guys don't, then cool. I can give this one
CC
back.
red, troll red, giant red.
I'll give this guy the. I guess I'll give him this check. I'll give him the flag. The flag will represent he has the weapon.
He's our target!
Yeah.
Flag,
I didn't want to use the target though because I used that for Hunter's Mark with Asta. So
Oh, I see. Is that a Halo flag?
I don't know. It was a default thing on here. So all right.
Oh, okay.
By the way, before we get all this started, I am going to ritual cast Comprehend Language.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
That way, if they do shout anything, we can at least understand it and
You can.
make plans from there.
You can,
Oh, hey.
however.
Let me do that, too. Because I have the spell as well.
Okay. So the two of you sit down and begin ritual casting Comprehend Languages.
Yep.
And then you two will understand Giant for the next hour, I believe.
Yes.
1 hour, yep.
So, all right. Anything else you guys wish to do?
Yes, I'm going to cast haste on,
How long does haste last?
1 minute.
dang. Well, Hmm.
So here's the thing. We both cast our spells on him at the same time. He immediately shifts to the ethereal plane, bolts in there.
Yes.
But I'd say we actually would want to get closer.
Yeah, and now that I think about it, haste might not be such a great idea because when it
Yeah,
wears
he's just going to
off,
stand there.
yeah, maybe that's not the best idea.
If
Instead,
anything gets close, cast haste on Cardin.
fair.
I'm always up for a little bit of haste. Winks at Kadia.
Right you are.
Alright, so I'm just making him a bigger boy, and he's going in.
You're gonna make him large.
Yep.
Make him a bigger threat. Hey.
You
Well-
are.
We're going to get closer,
Oh.
and then he's going to run in.
There's more of the map. I just now noticed.
It's like I added it just now. Yeah, you guys can adjust as you see fit. I will say, though, if you guys move from that position, we'll need it to make new stealth checks.
I will stay right here until necessary.
Before we start, I do turn to Asta and ask, that spell you cast yesterday, what'd you call it?
It is, where'd it go? Pass without a trace.
Yes. Could you cast that on us now? It would help for all of our, sneaky, stealthy thing.
DM, remind me how long it lasts if I were to cast it now?
10 minutes. No, it's an hour. Never mind. I was
1
mistaken.
hour.
So basically we have an hour until we all turn back into pumpkins. Okay.
Why would you mean you have magic that can turn people into pumpkins?
Maybe.
I thought I was the only one with that problem.
But anyway, I nod to Deanock and I say, yes, I can do that.
Right.
The real question, though,
I feel
is do
it
you
would
do it?
definitely help us out. Oh, well, let's hope. What do I do?
Oh, okay. If you're gonna cast it, you just have to tell me. A lot of times, just for the sake of having it nearby, I ask that you click it and put it in the chat. That way, A, I know you've cast it, and B, if we need to quick reference it, it's right there. And then just don't forget to mark off your spell slot for using it.
Okay, gotcha.
Perfect.
Yay.
There's your aura.
Nice.
So, as people begin moving forward, everybody makes stealth checks, and then go ahead and move. Move where you want to move. I'm assuming within.
We say we move like right here-ish.
Well, try to keep it in 60 feet first. Cardin, you can go 80 because your movement, but try to keep it in 60 for your first set of stealth checks. Okay.
Guess
so
what,
this is
guys? I
your
learned
goal.
how to do this last night.
I am uncomfortably close.
Alright, I got a soft 20 for mine.
And then Asta, you can move forward
Oops.
as well.
Yeah, I still had the fun arrow. Never mind. Okay.
My
The fun
Phantom
arrow.
has a 32.
25.
18.
So I have the magical circle.
It's 27.
I hold the power.
I hope at some point I roll above a 10 tonight.
Deanock, you do have control of the specter, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me go back to the page. There we go.
I was going to do something. Now I forget what it was.
Wait a second.
Oh, right.
my Phantom has the highest stealth.
No.
Yeah.
It is a phantom.
Maybe he
That's
can just
crazy.
walk up. Maybe he can just walk up, take the weapon, and leave.
Alrighty, so we have Enoch with a 20, Valinar with an 18, Cardin with a 27, the Phantom with a 32.
Dear Lord.
Yeah. Kadia with a 25.
25.
And Asta with a 27. So the lowest is Valinar with an 18.
Huh.
Let's see if
Surprise,
there's-
surprise.
Let's see if
Clank,
they're sleeping
clank,
on the
clank.
job. They're sleeping on the job. Alright.
Okay. Now I will cast Enlarge Reduce.
Okay.
Enlarging my...
Okay. And then I would assume at this point he goes into the ethereal plane. I'm gonna say
And he is going...
I am gonna say that uses his action, just because it's underneath his actions.
Fair enough.
So
And it doesn't
he-
say a bonus action.
right. So he can go 30 feet from this. I mean, it's straight line, but for his turn that is. And if the rest of
And
you...
he is still going to be stealthing.
Of course. I'm going to let that previous one ride for a little bit because a 32 is pretty freaking stealthy. What about the rest of you guys? What are you guys going to do at this point?
I'm going to stay right where I'm at underneath this tree.
Valinar, who does not have a bone of stealth in his body, is just going to stand there and wait to see what everyone else does.
We're waiting until he gets... roughly this position, I think? And then we're going to cast spell.
Okay. So if you guys are no longer moving forward, then I'm gonna go ahead and just say, if you wish to move your specter within this range, within 60 feet of where he currently is, go ahead and move him there. You can go there, and then he'll have to make new stealth checks basically after this distance has been crossed.
I do have something I want to do with him, though.
Sure. What is that?
He's going to come here,
Yeah.
and he's going to use his... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Can I...
Oh, okay. Move through.
Yeah, you know what it is, but
creatures and
incorporeal
objects.
movement lets him go through things.
Yeah, it's considered difficult terrain. It's only like 10 feet wide, so he uses 20 feet of movement to cross to the other side, which, dashing, not an issue.
And as he steps through, he is going to let out a roar.
Ooh, okay. Drawing attention to himself. There's no special ability to this or anything like that. So that will immediately wake, because of proximity, immediately wake Blue Hill Giant. And that, I'm going to say that is cause for initiative to be rolled. Just,
Oh,
I like the
initiative.
music.
just so that we have
Initiative.
how things roll. So, get
Where
it?
am I?
See what I did there?
Dude, copy
Alright.
it. Nice. An 18.
8.
Oh my god, those guys
Hey,
really
you
wanted
rolled
to go
above 10!
first.
Well, oh my god, I rolled above a 10.
We're gonna go.
Look at you.
I'm gonna start rolling below again now, probably.
Don't jinx yourself.
It's not a jinx if it's true.
These guys rolled really well. They really wanted to go first, apparently.
Oh, Cardin's actually going fairly low on turn order.
Not a lot you
Not
can do from here.
yet.
They don't
Holy
care.
crap.
Well.
I get advantage on initiative, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's 16 then. I forgot to click.
You got a
Oh,
16,
wait. Can I redo it? I didn't click on my person.
What did you get?
Nope.
But
She
if I
got
roll again, I
13.
might do better.
Sure, I don't care. Click on your person, roll again.
Haha.
We'll see what happens.
Damn.
Oh, come on. Can I?
Nope.
Oh, I take
No.
it back.
Nah, you have to keep it now.
Too late now.
Well, damn.
Whatever you reroll.
This is why you don't get greedy with your rolls.
I didn't get greedy. I just forgot to hit my little token.
Sure.
Because I'm
Alrighty.
dealing with one screen right now, and it's a pain in the ass.
So,
I'm
Tell me
dealing
about
with
it.
one screen right now.
My little screen is divided half and half.
Well, I don't even know if I can do that on my little laptop.
alrighty.
I only ever have one screen.
I used to be like you. Then I got a monitor.
I say staring at my 3 monitors and wishing I had more.
Same.
Yeah, well, you know what? You guys can just...
But you're a
Shit.
GM, so, you know.
Yeah. Alright, so, the Forest
Y'all
Giants
fancy.
are going first. Because I rolled a natural 20 for their initiative. They're gonna both throw rocks at the Spectre, but it does nothing because it's in the ethereal plane. They are pretty dumb, so they are confused by this. I'm gonna give them a roll. Nope, not with that one. That'll bring us to Katya. Do you want to do
Okay.
anything? Do you want to do anything on your turn?
All I can really do at this point is hold lightning bolts until Enoch throws a fireball.
Okay. Garden.
Why doesn't it say everybody's name in the turn order?
It does say everybody's name in the turn order. It
Garden!
doesn't say the enemies.
Well, for you,
Nuh-uh.
I see Asta, Carden, and me.
The only
You
names I see
yell-
are Austin and Cardin.
Make your turn order bigger, because even on the screen that the audience is seeing, they see Catherine Kadia Swift, Carden Vengeance, Dinok Alakavik, Valinar, Asta. There's just no names on the
Nope.
enemies.
Nope.
Bro, I made it as big as it goes, and that's a big nope.
Huh. That's weird.
I don't know why that is. I never questioned it. Maybe it has something to do with your like your in-game name. I don't know.
Cardin is actually going to like move into the bush.
Well, those are trees, but easy enough to do.
That's a tree.
Yep.
Are
It's
you
a
wanting?
big bush.
I will say go ahead and make another stealth check. Just because
See?
they're looking in this direction now, so there's possible they could notice the movement, but unlikely.
Cardin, how
14.
good are you at climbing?
Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. I could probably climb a tree if I wanted to.
Okay. You're fine. You beat their passive perception.
Okay.
With a 4?
Plus
14.
10.
Oh yeah, because of me.
Yep. Alright. Dinok.
So, what's going to happen is the warrior is going to come about here.
Okay.
And he's going to look through the fire at the big guy, point his sword, and roar again.
Ooh. Give me a... Proficient in that? Nope. I'm gonna make him proficient in that. Give me a Technically, this would be an intimidation check for your Phantom Warrior. So roll a charisma check for the Phantom Warrior and add 2.
Oh, what? Just because you're the DM, you're like, oh, I can just make some
Plus-
efficient in that because I said so.
Yes.
Because this is a moment of rule of cool.
That, and I don't know why the fuck a ghost is not proficient in intimidation. It should be. Ooh, so
That
just
Have you ever met
equals
Casper?
22.
Do what I want to.
okay, he did not. Oh, great. Oh, even worse. Perfect. Okay. He seems to have taken note. Well, you would. You would probably just notice that this guy back here has taken an interest to your specter, let's say. Anything else for you, Dinoc?
I will hold my firebolt until the big guy here gets close to my phantom, which should set off both mine and Katya's.
Are you holding
action.
fireball or firebolt?
Fireball.
Okay. Alrighty. That'll bring us to Valinar.
Yeah. He's
Roboting,
just
dude.
gonna... What?
You're fine. Keep
You were
talking.
voting
Oh, it's roboting?
just slightly.
Oh, okay. Am I better now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a moment of internet hiccup, I bet.
Probably. Valinar's gonna hope and pray the plan goes to work, but he'll hold a sacred flame for in case any giants start charging us.
Okay. Holding sacred flame. Alrighty. Trolls don't really have any means of range, so they're going to think they can do this. Not close enough. Okay.
If they dash, they might be.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're going to. Wait, do they have reach? They're long. No.
But also, my warrior just challenged the leader.
Mm-hmm. But also at the moment, it's the only threat they see. So this one will move 30 feet this way, and this one is going to move. This one will double move to get there, trying to do more of a flank maneuver. This hill giant is going to stand up, no longer prone, and it will step up to the thing, because it doesn't know what it is, attempt to hit it, and will swing right through it. I'm going to roll just in case of a natural 1. It is not a natural 1. Close, but not a natural 1. Then that hill giant is not going to be able to get there, so it will move there and throw a rock. It will also pass through the specter. That'll end.
Nat 1 to see if it hits his friend.
Sure. No, it just misses. This forest giant is going to move here.
Well, first off, now that the hill giants moved, my spells are going off.
Oh, okay. Then
Because that was the...
Yep.
I am stopping you there because that is...
No,
I did say this one.
Yeah, that's perfect for reminding me because I have a million and one things going on, so you'll have to, remembering those things are important, and I appreciate it. So go ahead. Where are you wanting to position it?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And you have 120 feet. So you just wouldn't be able to position it like that because of the wall.
Because I did say on the warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right there? Okay. It'll get those
Yeah,
three.
that gets.
It'll get
three.
it'll get 3 blues. Alright.
Works for me.
Alright. Hell Giant. Fail.
And we're casting this 5th
Hey.
level.
Forest Giant. Ooh, natural 20 for the Forest Giant. Ooh, that's not bad.
I'm seeing 3 1s, and that kind of hurts a little bit.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah, but
there's your fireball.
yeah. Hold on 1 second, though, Katia. We'll get to you in just a moment. For all of that.
Okay.
Yeah, don't get too excited when there's too much going on at once. It can get kind of crazy. So, yeah, no, he failed. He's not vulnerable to fire, so that's good to know. Same for him. Okay. So, that is a total of 39 points of fire damage. The giant and the troll both take all of that.
And when the fireball goes off, he is going to roar again.
Okay, good to know. The hit forest giant is going to take half of 39, which would be 20. Still really good.
A little low for my 5th level spell, but
Well, I mean, if you think about it this way, though, it about balances out, because other than you have 2 1s, and then other than that, everything else was a 3 or higher, and you only had 2 3s. So that's a pretty good fireball. Now, Katya, you said you were going to release a lightning bolt?
Yep.
So you have a 100-foot line, I believe,
Yeah.
going this way?
Right there. Right there.
Alright. More dex saves. Fails. I'm pretty sure no matter what their bonuses is a fail.
ooh,
And then I gotta be at 18.
Okay. They
That's
do
not the best lightning bolt I've ever rolled, but okay.
There's like 3 2s on that one, so that one was not great.
Yeah.
No.
2 1s.
22. Okay. Well, not everything can be perfect, unfortunately. Whew.
but yeah,
Says who?
Me.
says the
Alrighty, that is. Yeah, they're both really hurt.
Ooh,
Well, I mean, that was 39 and 22. That's 61 points of damage before they really have dealt any damage. Give me 1 second here. I gotta find your sheet. Here they are.
I want to suppress. Well.
Well,
Oh. Well.
whoops.
Here comes that guiding bolt.
Well, you just start to glow.
Whee! Is it going to affect my stealth? Well, at this point, I guess that doesn't really matter.
Well, at this point in time, they when you cast a spell, you break stealth. So at this point in time, they know
Fair.
you're there. Well,
but at the same time, they don't know that we cast the spells, probably.
Yeah, I don't think they're intelligent enough to tell exactly how a lightning bolt works.
we'll figure that out as we come along.
You did
So-
cast it through through my warrior.
Well, lightning bolt starts from him. Like,
Near.
there's no way of avoiding that. You, on the other hand, it's a little bead of light that kind of travels and then boom. So it's possible that they didn't see it. They're not very observant, so maybe.
As I do that, I'm also going to step a little bit more behind the tree.
Okay. This forest giant is going to step up here, make a swing or two,
Like that.
and miss. Because it's incorporeal. Okay. This giant, the one in the back, kind of the leader, is going to call out in giant, "We're under attack! To war!" And is going to. Hold on, how fast is he?
Yeah, I understood that one.
Yeah. So Denock and you understood that he is going to move. He's going to move around and just kind of double moving to. Technically that works. I just clicked on the wrong square for where he was moving in the beginning of. But that is his turn. That is a double move.
And he technically was within range, right?
No, because that triggered before their turn. Your fireball would have held when the hill giants moved.
No, what I'm saying is, on his turn, he moved here, getting close enough to my warrior.
Yeah, he's near your warrior now.
Did he come in melee and out of melee?
No. Because effectively he would have traveled behind these people going this direction.
Yeah, but he would have hit this square.
Effectively, he is not in. He has never entered melee of your phantom. It's kind of how it works, unfortunately. Plus, it wouldn't matter anyway because your phantom is in the ethereal plane. He can't interact with anything on the material plane.
Oh,
I kind of wanted to do something with it.
I'm sorry, but he doesn't enter melee. That's just how it was. Because he would go behind those guys. Sorry. Kadia, it's back to you.
Perfect.
You know, DM, whenever you say sorry, you don't sound very sorry.
Yeah, that's something we come to expect from him.
Well, it's unfortunate.
Okay.
I don't know what else you want me to say. Like, I am sorry. It's just there's nothing I can do about it.
I'm
like
just
how
giving you shit. It's fine.
I like how I clicked to cast the spell and it didn't do anything. I'm putting a confusion right here.
Confusion?
Yes, which should hit. It should hit. It's a 10-foot radius, so it should hit blue, and red. Yeah.
Just blue and blue, I believe. These two. I'm pretty sure it's only a 10-foot radius, so.
I love how we're all just going nuts with our
here.
arrows.
Right here on his chest.
Oh, okay, I see. Well, oh, just barely. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. That's why I did it. Let me try this again. Maybe I can display it. Why is it making me roll it again? There we go. Aha!
Okay. That's another natural 20 for the forest giant.
Oh, come on!
Hill Giant.
Can I spend my inspiration to make him re-roll that?
No, you can have your allies re-roll, but not your enemies.
Oh, even better. Where's it at? Because I don't want him to succeed on that. No, wait, natural 20 plus. His wisdom's probably too high.
It's
Never mind.
18?
Yeah.
Okay, Hill Giant fails. And the troll fails.
Good. That at least take care of them.
I need a question mark for these guys. I really do. Like, I want to know how to. I really want to know how to add more of these little sign things, but I don't know if you can or not. Because they're incapacitated. 56. Okay.
Oh no.
You want to suppress it?
I can't remember if this was a permanent change or a temporary.
So what do you want to do?
I'll let it happen.
Okay. You appear as your feminine self.
Sweet.
Yeah, and it's like a physical change.
Yes.
So your back starts hurting again.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Why would my back hurt?
Sudden weight distribution, let's say. Cardin.
Okay.
Cardin sees these guys. He's going to stealthily move up to like the edge of this range here and try to climb the tree.
Okay. Sure. Make an athletics check. For climbing.
Oof.
12? Okay.
12.
You get up. I mean, it's a little difficult with the amount of weapons on your back. It's a little rough. But you think you've managed to get up there without making too much noise.
Okay, so Cardin is going to bonus action rage and pull out the grappling gun as a held action.
Okay. So you're gonna hold an action to use the grappling gun?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Denock.
Alright. May not be as powerful, but round 2.
Another fireball?
Yep.
Alright. So...
And that's not terrible.
That's 30.
That's a lot of 5s.
I gotta start hitting you guys. I rolled another natural 20 on my dice.
What? We're getting all his nat 20s out of the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's keep those 20s away from us, thanks.
So the leader would succeed. The other hill giant, I don't think passes with. I think he just fails with a 16.
Yes.
So he takes another 30 points of fire damage. And this one will take 15. Hill giant.
Getting some good damage on him.
Fail. Roll. Fail. Troll's dead.
Ooh.
Hill giant is just hanging in there. Alrighty. Valinar.
Warrior will turn, look at the leader, and smirk.
Okay. Alrighty. Excuse me.
So, I am up, right?
Yep.
Alright. At this point, Valinar is going to assume that we've thrown all caution and stealth to the wind.
Okay.
Since Denock just cast a fireball.
Yeah.
Okay.
again, and yeah, all that fun stuff. So I think you're too far. So we're just gonna copy the same thing D-Knock did.
Fireball on the 3.
Yeah. How damaged do they look? I thought the hill giant one, but what about the other two?
The one looks pretty rough. The other, like, the one is bloodied. The other one still looks to be in pretty healthy fighting shape.
Oh, okay, cool. Do this. We'll just do a level 4 fireball on them.
Okay.
Okay. How are you casting a level?
Cleric things.
It's because you got those 2 6s in there.
We got 2 6s and 2 1s in my thing.
Okay.
And 2 2s and 2 5s.
Yeah. The leader succeeds with a dirty 20.
Again.
Yeah, I wanna that one I'm gonna react to.
Okay. What do you?
Could have been luck. Not enough. But I tried.
Yeah, you did. So 19 still will succeed. So half of 32 is 16. So we take 16 fire damage. The other one is not able to react fast enough, and we'll take the full 32. Something that you're noticing, though, that these large forest giants that have like these long bearded long beards and like twigs and mud kind of intertwined in the beard, they're very nimble, and at this point in time, they're aware of your presence. Anything else, Dalinar?
Nope, nothing else I can really do, so.
Alrighty. Asta,
What's up?
what do you want to do?
Kill them all.
How do you want to do that?
Well.
Ooh, I forgot I had that.
Oh.
Where's that bad boy at?
Fun things are happening.
Perhaps. Where's that? There it is. Haha. I'm gonna do that.
Ooh, okay. Alright, so who are you going
What?
to attack with it?
I know Valinar just asked, like, who was, you know, what, I can't talk. Like, what shape they were in, but I don't know which is which. Like, how's this guy doing?
Oh, wait a
How's
minute.
this
Did
guy
I
doing?
didn't roll for the hill giant. Did I?
I don't know what you do.
Valinar, you did
None of us
32.
ever do.
Yeah, I forgot. No, hill giant's dead. Because I didn't roll for him. I totally forgot, but even if he succeeded, he wouldn't. 16 points of damage would have killed him.
Might
He
be
did.
Nice.
Is
my
the forest giant confused? I can't remember.
No.
No, we killed the 2 confused ones.
Okay.
Whoops.
So, if you want to use your that lightning bolt, you can hit this giant in front of you. That's directly in front of you, and then technically, the other giant would have to make a dex save.
What if I just, like, aim in the middle of them and struck them both?
You would miss.
Ugh, fine.
Yeah, you have to target one creature, and then if you hit, they take extra lightning damage, and then the other one could potentially take, or will take 2d6 lightning damage as well.
Alright, fine.
So do you want to hit the one that's
I'll
dish fun?
I was gonna
Or
say,
dish
yeah. Which one's more
Look for the
hurted?
leader.
This one's more hurted. This one's not as hurted.
But the one that's not hurted as much is the leader, right?
Correct. At least you
Okay, I'm
assume
gonna go
he's
after
the
the
leader,
leader.
since he's the one that is holding the blade. Alright.
I'm gonna go after Boss Man.
Alright, roll to hit. It is not a sharpshooter attack, to my knowledge. I don't think you can stack that.
So do I just do like the regular light crossbow then?
Yep. Which is your
Wait, no, there's a
bigger...
thing for it. There's an actual button. There's a lightning arrows button.
Okay, I click it, I guess. See what happens.
We gonna see what happens. Light it up.
Light it
Oh.
up, light it up, I'm on fire!
What if I just choose to do it at level 9?
You
don't have that spell slot.
But, yeah, it's a
I
third level
know.
spell, unfortunately, so you can cast it at that.
No.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah, that'll do.
Ooh.
So 22 definitely hits.
That will do indeed. That'll do, donkey.
although that
That'll
didn't-
do.
Hold on, I want to...
That's 48.
See, you always think there's something wrong with my sheet. Every
Yeah.
single time I roll, you're like,
I'm confused because I thought it was also supposed to do your regular damage.
Did it not?
It did not. That's why I'm trying to get you as much damage as I can here.
Okay, well, in that situation, then yes.
Oh, instead of the weapon's
Instead of the weapon's
damage.
normal damage, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so never mind. It takes, so this one takes, because it hits, this takes 12 lightning damage. And then
Switch.
go ahead and roll another 2d8 for me.
Okie dokie. What does fudge mean?
Don't roll fudge. It's a dumb feature that doesn't work. Not properly, anyway.
I just want to know what.
What is it supposed to do?
It's
Yeah.
supposed to fudge
I've always
your
been
rolls.
curious. Oh, I like that. Let's do it.
It doesn't work properly.
Okay,
And if
so
I find out
2d8
you guys are doing it, I will kick you out of the campaign.
Hey
So-
now, that's a little
Well, it
drastic.
definitely doesn't work.
I'm pretty sure it tells you it's fudging him.
Like I said, if I find out. Anyway,
Does
Go ahead.
help?
roll 2d8 for me.
Does it
Katie.
literally? It literally says rolling DF.
Do a fudge.
Okay, you said 2d8.
Yep, 2d8.
Well, at least it's not rolling these nuts.
And he did succeed on the
where's
dex
Mayhem
check,
when you need
but
it?
he will still take half of the...
Oh
What?
wait, I didn't see
You-
that.
That is not 2d8!
And how did you get 13s and 15s on
Talking
8?
about that's definitely 2d8.
Jordan Harper.
How did you do that?
Oh my god.
How do you roll above an 8 on a D8?
Black magic. I call black magic.
It happened multiple times!
Asta, what the hell?
1, 2... 1,
Oh my
2...
lord.
494.
3...
She's just dying of laughter right now.
This woman is broken.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm checking the exclamation points.
9. It rolled above an 8 9 times in that roll. How? Oh my god.
You broke the game. You broke the game. This
Well, the
is
boss is no
Skyrim
longer
level
there.
broken. Well,
Alrighty.
D&D is now Bethesda, ladies and gentlemen.
Right? Alright, can you
You're
now
gonna ca-
please
you're
roll
gonna cast your lightning
2d8?
bolt
Just
and
2.
your-
Not 100, just 2.
Your
100.
crossbow breaks and flies out of control and so it's doing that spinning thing that you know when it glitches out all over. Yeah. Well,
Ow.
and he gets
Alright
launched
guys, reel it in,
through.
reel it in, reel it in.
Look,
Nah.
this is the
I know
experiment.
it's freaking funny and stupid, but we're gonna run out of time before combat ends, apparently, if we keep this up.
Okay. Let's try this again.
There we go. Much better.
That's a much better number.
It does technically succeed on the dexterity saving throw of 21. I'm pretty sure your save isn't that high, but it still takes half damage. Okay.
17, yeah.
Alrighty.
That was freaking great.
Do you want to move anywhere, Asta?
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, you technically have a second attack.
Right in the fire!
Oh, Lord.
Oh God.
Alright, come on now.
Okay, she's.
Okay, Katie.
You do technically have a second attack that you can attack with, because that does only take one attack, and the spell itself was your bonus action.
I do want to point out, though, that her name in our Discord is crazy.
That is true.
I'm no longer surprised by this.
It's
You're
literally
just
coming
now
out.
experiencing this.
Hey, you know what? I like it.
Can I go into trees as well?
Sure.
I want to climb the tree, and then I want to do my sharpshooter.
Make an acrobatics check, and we'll see if you can manage to do both.
They're like, eh! Okay.
Ow.
Well, that's a fat no.
I'm gonna say it takes just a little too long to climb the tree, and you are unable to take your second shot, unfortunately.
Stupid.
That'll bring us to the trolls. Or troll. This one will run up here and hit it with a shtick and miss, and then it'll... Dinok, Katya, you'll hear, this one's not real. They're in the trees.
Oh, he is real.
At which point the other guys will kind of turn and look towards you. Not a big deal there. Hill Giant. Hill Giant, being told that they are in the trees, going to...
Does the giant come within range of the grappling gun?
Nothing has moved yet.
Okay.
Pay attention to
The Hill Giant is going to run to the trees as far as he can get. Oh wait, no, he has 40 feet of movement. But he can get to the trees, but that's his entire turn. That one's within range of the grappling gun, I'm pretty sure. $19 hits.
Nice.
So that that giant is grappled. I don't remember it dealing damage. Oh wait, no, it does a little bit because of the hook, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it deals 1d6 plus 2 blunt.
So minus. Okay.
Basically, it bonks him in the head a little bit.
Little bit. It's just kind of the rope getting tight around him a little bit. Alrighty. So that one is grappled. Alrighty. Now it is the forest giant's turn. Let's see. Let me get Anne. This one is going to walk up to this tree and rip it from the ground. Can Cardin and Asta... Oh yeah, he easily succeeds on that. Make an acrobatics check for me as you guys are falling from the ground, from the tree.
Wait, why am I falling?
He ripped the tree from the ground.
I swear, every time I do something bad happens.
Could I sort of grab the rope that's left from the grappling gun and try and use that to sort of like swing over, like as my acrobatics type of deal?
Sure. I'm not going to give you advantage just because of the way that this is kind of situated, but it will definitely make it a little bit easier for you. Yeah, that'll do.
18 work.
That'll
Okay.
do. You land on the ground and are not prone. Asta, can you also make the acrobatics check for me as well, please?
Only if I can fall in style.
Sure. I mean, that's going to depend on your roll, but, you know.
Gracefully, like a cat falling on its back.
Landing on my feet, also like a cat.
We'll find
Come
out
on,
as soon
dice.
as the roll.
Hey, you're not a cat having an epileptic seizure.
Yep. 16 is fine. You both land on your feet as the tree is ripped from the ground, and the giant is going to take the tree and swing it like it's like a club and attempt to hit you guys.
Why couldn't I just like have a death grip on a branch and be like flying about?
Do you want to try that?
I mean, I feel like if I do with my luck, I'm gonna be flying to Timbuktu, so maybe not.
Okay, that's fine. Alrighty, so it is going to attempt to hit.
So wait, did I like fall on the ground?
Yeah, you're standing.
You
You're
landed.
not prone, though. So you're fine. If you were prone, he
But
would
I
have
wasn't,
advantage
like-
on this attack.
Okay, but my question is, I wasn't like high enough to take like fall damage, was I?
Not with your acrobatics check. You guys were successful enough to reduce damage. If you guys would have fallen prone, I might have had you take a d6 of damage, but you guys succeeded, so you guys are fine.
Cool.
However,
So I fell with style.
as this giant swings this tree in an arc, Cardin and Asta, does a 24 hit you? Both of you, by the way.
I think it hits us the two, most likely.
Wait, what hits me now? What happened?
The tree that he ripped out of the ground.
Oh, come
Oh my
on!
lord.
Could I not
Yeah.
get me bonked?
No. I mean, yeah. If a 24 doesn't hit you, then yeah, it would miss you. But I don't think it does.
Sigh.
Okay. You guys both will take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as the tree impacts. And that will end its turn because it used the other one to rip the tree out. This one, however,
He gets reduced his damage because he's raging, right?
Oh, yeah, you are raging now, I believe, Cardin. So you would take, what did I say, 16? So you would take 8.
Yeah.
This one is going to rip a large section of this wall out and throw
dear.
it at Valinar and Denock.
Oh, hi.
Uh-oh.
You guys are close enough that it can hit both of you. So, oh my god, that's another 24 to hit. I'm assuming that hits
And-
both of you.
The one number that doesn't, funnily enough.
Okay.
Rolled him bones.
I'm working on it. Ow. Give me 1 second for math.
I need a second, longer than a second for math.
That is 35 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god! That is to be below half.
I rolled a 10, a set, two
that was the
7s,
wrong button.
and a 5. I rolled really well on 4d10. As the
I'm at
rock
almost half.
is yeeted through the air and collides into you guys. That's just damage that you take. And then he will move. He is going to move. He's going to move here for his next turn. Hopefully, anyway. Katya. That's the end of it.
All right, let me do some lining up here. That might just work.
That would work.
Without hitting my allies, correct?
Yeah. Just barely, but yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Then that's what I'm going to do. Let me move myself now. Boop. Okay. Let me find my spells on here. And lightning bolt.
Ooh,
Oh, that's some good damage.
that's a decent one.
That is good. Okay.
I'll kill the red one.
This one, so I kid you
You'll
not.
probably kill the blue.
I'm not even kidding you. I rolled
Another
a
natural 20?
No, a 19 for the leader's save. So he will take.
Is this guy like
Oh,
immortal or something?
oh! I'm gonna bend luck that bullshit.
Do you get Ben Luck back every turn?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a reaction.
Right, but I couldn't remember if it was once per short rest or what. I don't remember the details of it.
That has a sorcery point.
Oh, it's a sorcery point. Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense. All right. Okay.
Well, that means he meets the 18, but I'm the aggressor.
Yes. Technically, yeah. So yeah,
Ah.
he will take 31.
That's nice.
That guy did. Oh, that one succeeded. But still, owie. 16. Half is 16. And this guy's relatively untouched. Take the full 31 because he can't technically move, but he would have failed the dex save anyway with a 4. So they are still standing, but what is that?
Who's got a machine in the background?
Yeah.
What the crap?
I don't hear anything.
You don't hear that?
That's because it was coming from you, Rona.
How?
I don't
You
hear
have
it. I don't
a
hear it
washer
now.
in the background.
No, I've got nothing running in the background. It's perfectly quiet in here.
That was weird. I
It's
don't
a
know what it
demon.
is. I don't hear it now though, so
Okay.
let's forget about it.
Okay.
So
And then I will quicken a firebolt
on who?
as soon as I find it. Red guy, red NPC.
Okay.
You know what? I figure out how the hell to roll this. There we go. Oh, I think that's going to be a hit. The 29 to hit.
27, but yes.
Oh yeah, right. Thank you. For 15 points of fire damage.
That's a pretty good firebolt.
That's a damn good firebolt.
Yeah, it is. Ow.
He's not dead yet?
Nope.
Damn, okay.
They're hardy
Well-
giants.
But that's a lot of damage.
Yeah,
And
that was
that's
a
my
good turn.
That was a really good turn, bud.
Thank
Alrighty.
you.
Card.
Oh, crap, I cast a lightning bolt. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, you
where's
did.
my 100?
Yeah, roll me a D100, please.
70.
And Katya explodes.
I do not
Oh
see this one on
look,
my
he's
list.
within 30 feet of me and Dina.
You have had it before, so do you wish to suppress it?
Good or bad?
What do you remember?
I don't remember shit, and I don't have it typed down, so I'll suppress it just to be safe.
Alright.
Or attempt to, at least.
Yeah. Roll your charisma check.
Had to navigate. That barely makes it.
Uh,
Oh no, -2.
yeah.
No, that's a fail. Oh no.
Okay.
What happens?
Nothing for the time being.
Okay, that's better than exploding.
Alrighty.
What number is the exploding?
So far, 77 or 78, I think.
3.
Oh no, I don't have that one written down.
Try 3 is the one where you technically explode. 77 isn't a good one either, but anyway. Cardin.
Well, at least y'all aren't blank dogs.
Cardin is going to attack the red hill giant.
Okay.
Ah!
23 hits.
Yeah, too bad I didn't reckless. But that'll be 19, 20, 21.
Okay. Nice hit.
I want a reckless attack the second time.
Okay.
Gosh.
Lightning doesn't strike twice, my dude. But
I know, but it's a
But-
good thing.
yeah, 24 does hit. Not great damage that time though. What is that? What's the total on
That's
that
a 3 out of D12, sad.
one? Yeah.
7 plus 4 is 11, so 12, 13.
Okay. Still standing. It's hurt, but it's standing. Okay. Anything else for you, Cardin?
As a bonus action, I want to sort of like just tug on the rope and say, here, here.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. D-Knock.
Here, doggy, doggy, doggy. Here, doggy, doggy, doggy. All right. That's gonna move there.
That spell isn't relevant anymore.
Hold the phone. Why they're so close to me?
Where have
They
you been?
attacked you.
Anyway, what are you doing, D-Knock?
I don't like that.
Pay attention to.
I am, but listen, my screen's small, okay?
You're using that for a lot of excuses.
Well, it's true. I'm also blind.
She actually
No,
has her
blind.
character sheet
No.
over the map.
Guess what? I'm more blind than blind is, so
You know, you can minimize your character sheet by double clicking the top of the window.
do you think I'm stupid? I know.
D-Knock, what are you
Oh,
doing, buddy?
Never know.
Level 4
Ouch.
fireball, like.
Located where? Right there? Okay.
Now, yeah, right there. That way I don't hit Asta.
Fair enough.
Appreciated.
This guy is an immortal.
You roll another natural 20!
I did.
Also, ouch on that fireball.
Yeah, that one kind of hurt. But it is enough to kill the other one. This guy takes... That'd be 23. Yeah. Halved to... Okay.
And my Phantom Warrior is going to return from the ethereal plane
Okay.
after
Oh.
walking here.
Oh, right.
He's going to walk right up to the boss, return to the plane.
Well, hold on. I got a question. He was here, right?
Okay, yeah.
That's what I wanted to make sure, because I'm like, I think he can get, like, just within touch, like, is just barely out of range.
Can he technically finish, you know, use a dash, get there, and come back out?
Yeah, I'll allow
Was
that.
that factoring in his extra 5 feet of movement?
Good call.
Oh, that's right, because I forgot we altered the spell that way. That's... I don't even... Yeah, I think you added it in there somewhere. So... Yeah.
Yeah, right there at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, he has 35 feet of movement. Good call, Rona. 35 feet of movement, and then he'll use his action to return from the... And he'll have use his action to return to the material plane, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know you modified the spell.
Yeah, we can modify the description of it and just say, like...
Okay.
Ombre.
I just thought that was part of the spell naturally, but
No.
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's one of those dumb things that it should, but it never really does.
Right. I mean, giants are faster, so why wouldn't enlarge make you faster? It doesn't matter. I mean,
Fair.
anymore, but that's anything else for you then, D-Knock?
That's all I can do, because...
Okay. Valinar.
Well, I was gonna cast Fireball there,
You're still
but
good.
now... Yes, but now the Phantom's back in the regular plane.
I mean, I'm, like, pretty beat up at this point, but... Also, how's Asa looking?
She's grounded.
Looking like she wants to get out of that damn tree is how she's looking.
Technically, you're not in a tree, you're on the ground, so you're fine.
Well, still, they're too close for comfort. I mean,
I
one of them's
understand.
dead, but... Did I take any damage, though, from that?
No, you're good. You should have only taken, like, 16 points of damage at this point in time. Yes, Valinar.
Sweet.
2 questions real quick.
Yep.
First one is, how hardy is the Phantom?
Not very.
Okay.
He's probably like half a D-Knock, if I had to say.
Not
Okay,
half,
well-
more
Half
like...
a D-Knock, I love it. That's great.
Well, what I was gonna do could probably kill half the D-Knock. So,
Okay.
so we won't do that, I guess. And we'll probably just... I guess we'll be stupid. Go up here and do, Radiance of the Dawn.
Ooh, okay, those are con safe, right? For...
Let me find it again. It feels it's in a weird place here. Yeah, con save 18.
And who's all affected by this?
30 feet, so... Whoops, I'm not on arrow anymore. So, him and him. Just barely got the edge of him.
Is the troll out of range?
Yeah, the range is 30 feet, so... Yeah.
Okay. Well, the hill giant failed, somehow. He rolled really bad. The forest giant, however, will succeed. I rolled a natural 17. So the hill giant will
That's
take
half the-
18. Still hanging in there. And the forest giant will take 9. Yeah.
And how damaged do they look?
The hill giant is just hanging in there, and the forest giant is pretty rough. Like he's got some fight in him, but he's hurting pretty bad now.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's gonna be it for. Well, actually no. I'm gonna bonus action healing word myself.
Cool.
Once I find this, but I'm blind. Right in front of my face.
No, blind is blind.
Everyone's blind.
I'm at a negative 5.25 prescription.
I
know
honestly
what
do
mine
not
is,
know
but
what my
it's worth-
prescription number is.
You must be really blind to know your prescription number.
I wanted it to see if I could get sunglasses.
I have no idea about mine.
Dang, that was a good heal, dude.
Yeah.
My prescription is
I
just
think
blind
nearly
AF.
max.
Okay.
Yeah, you're literally one off from max.
Yeah. So
Alrighty. End of your turn. Asta. Now your turn.
Sup?
You got a big boy in your face.
Yeah, there's a big giant. He's not happy with you.
I'm not happy with him, so the feeling is mutual.
Neat. What do you want to do?
Kill him with fire. Let's see. Well, first, may I move?
If you move out of
If
his
you want an
space,
attack with opportunity.
yeah. If you move out of his space, he will have an attack of opportunity on you. But you do have. He would have disadvantage to hit you due to one of your abilities.
Okay, well, I would like to back the fuck up, please.
Okay.
Let's see. Where to go where I am in less danger? About... sure.
Okay. Let's see. Look at my stats here. That is a soft 20 to hit.
Oh, goodness.
He rolled pretty high.
Well, we won't see. Okay, well. Ugh, dang it.
Hold on 1 second. You take 18 points of bludgeoning damage from the attack of opportunity.
Oh, come on now.
Hey, that's better than the 30-some he did on us.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Okay. Sharpshooter attack 16 will hit. Pretty. Yeah.
Oh, well, good. Huh. Okay, not bad.
Ow. Yeah. Hurted.
Yeah. Good.
You've
I
got
would
another
like to
attack.
do it again. Yes, I would like to do it again.
Go for it. $19 will also hit.
Oh. Nice.
Ooh. Yeah.
And to think that's a 2 on the die.
It is. Yeah.
It's stupid.
Uh huh.
It's stupid but good. It's good stupid.
He's barely standing.
Ha ha ha, I'll take that.
Alrighty. End of your turn. That brings us to the troll. He is going to... And he really can't do anything from range.
Thank God.
Gonna move. Think about it.
Oh, hi.
That's his whole turn. That's all he can do. The hill giant is going to attempt to squash Cardin. So here we go, Cardin.
Fair.
The first one is a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
And then the second one is a 12.
12 does not hit.
Wow. I think that's the first low roll.
There's been a few low rolls, but it's all been on like dex saves and stuff like that, and so there's no point in me calling it out because they fail by like dead. What did I just say in my head? That was 15 points of bludgeoning damage reduced to 6.
I will take that.
Okay. That brings us back around to the hill giant. Which can now turn its focus slightly. Technically not far enough. Okay. So then it will... just out of range. Yeah, it will turn and throw a rock, kind of grabbing chunks of the earth here where the tree was ripped up, and it will place it.
Oh, come on.
Right. Oh, you're just out of range, Asta. Right there. It does have a 10-foot AoE.
I'm just out of
with the
range
rock.
for what?
A rock.
Okay, cool.
Ooh,
Good.
that's a pretty low roll. So, Katya and Dinok does a 16 hit.
Yes, indeed.
It would if I didn't do this as my reaction.
Okay, so... Oh, I got my D10. So, Dinok, it misses you. Katya, you take... Ouch.
You take ouch.
My favorite.
Hold on one second, I got a math.
Math ain't no fun though.
Good old math.
Very glad I shielded myself.
You take 27 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow!
I am very glad I shielded myself because that would have brought me down to 1 HP.
And then it's going to turn and swing its club at Valinar and the
Jerk.
warrior.
Great. I'm just gonna go ahead and Warding Flare the one on me.
Okay. So the first roll was a 26 to hit. The second one was... nothing. 21?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Still hits? Okay.
Yeah.
So the swing is... not bad, that's... would be 26 points of bludgeoning damage from the swing. Does the Phantom resist any of that? So the Phantom would take half damage. Because it's not technically a magical weapon. It's a big ol' stick.
So 13?
Yeah. And that'll be his turn. Katya.
Alright, I am moving.
Are you now?
Right there. Yeah, I'm getting away from everybody because apparently being around them is a danger zone. And then I'm gonna throw an Eldritch Blast at NPC
Okay.
Red. That is a shit roll.
That will miss.
Well, that first beam wasn't great, but maybe the second one will hit. 21.
Hits.
Good. For 10 points of force damage. Ah, finally, yes.
Yeah. Feel bad. Asta missed it by 1.
I missed what by 1?
Nothing, don't worry
The
about
giant.
it. Alright, anything else for you, Katya?
I think that's about it. Unless there's a bonus action I can take somewhere. I don't need Expeditious Retreat. Okay, yep, that's it.
Garden.
Cardin is going to like jump and just try and bury his axe at this dude.
Go for it.
Fuck.
13 just hits.
Ooh.
That is their
That's
armor
lucky.
class.
Okay,
and
so
it's pretty
that's,
injured. You kill it.
Sweet. He like jumps up and then just buries his axe in its stomach. He comes down and as claws spitter just sort of cuts through it, right through the creature's groin, and it just bleeds out everywhere.
Dinok and Katya, you would hear the family jewels as it unmoving.
Pardon! We're trying to kill them, not mutilate them.
Anything else, Cardin?
I mean it. Cardin shouts back. I mean it is dead.
Such a thing as murder and just outright torture.
You know what? Can he use his action to search that dude?
You've already started the attack action, so no.
Oh yeah, true. So,
But I'll let you in
again.
on, I'll let you on a little secret. Well, that guy's dead. Who are you attacking?
yeah, true. Okay, let me in on a little secret. Oh yeah, duh. Hit that bitch.
Aye, aye, oxen free.
Hit that bitch.
Well, 21 hit.
21 hits.
21.
That will be 12 damage total.
That one's standing. This one has not. Well, this is the first set of damage this creature has taken.
He's just like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Everything's dying around him, but he's hungry. They're not very easy. That will bring us to Dinok.
Dinok will...
Oh, I forgot to have you make concentration checks.
Do not go eh.
Oh well.
What?
Nothing.
You go do not go eh.
We'll throw a firebolt.
Or bolt. Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does. A 1, 2, 3, 8. Still 14 points of fire damage.
Sad day.
Prevents its regenerative property. Anything else for you, sir?
And my warrior will come here
Okay.
and do his swings.
19 hits, 7 will
For
miss.
4. But enlarge does give me a plus d4.
Yep.
Deal 1d4 extra damage, yeah.
Oh.
Hey, every point matters. Alright?
I'm just loving how I'm getting these shitty little ones. Okay.
It's kind of funny, though. 'Cause, I mean, you guys aren't in any danger at this point in time now.
Yeah, we've got the little guy, and now we're just nickel and diming him to death.
Mm-hmm. Valinar.
So, okay. Go to the card tool. Can I get advantage by going over here?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to just use inflict wounds.
Shit. Okay.
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Yeah. No. It's gonna hurt. Probably won't kill him, but it's gonna hurt.
I don't know about that.
16,
Holy fuck.
16
Hang on.
hits.
I didn't roll with advantage.
Yeah, I'd say it hurts.
And my second roll for advantage, I just typed in the number.
That's
I was a
it's-
28 to hit.
I mean, it still hits. It wouldn't have. Oh my god, dude, that was an insane damage roll.
Was
Yeah.
nothing under 7. That was 3
Yeah.
7, a 10, and a 9.
Yeah.
That is like top tier
Yeah.
inflict wounds
It
damage.
is. And the fucker's still standing.
Mother.
Yeah, they're fairly hardy, but that fucking hurt. That's 40 points of damage is just shy of their standard maximum HP. Like literally
Okay.
2 points higher is half, because their normal is 84. So, yeah, 40 points is nothing to sneeze at, dude. That was nuts. Asta, are you gonna put it out of its misery?
Yeah.
Oh wait, do you have a bonus action, Valor?
I was just gonna bonus action say, just die already, you piece of shit.
Fair enough.
He's gonna be like.
What do you think, Asta? You gonna put it out of its misery?
I'm gonna yell, finish him to myself. But yes.
Furnish him.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, sharpshooter? It's dead.
Hey, look, we did it.
It had when you sharpshooter, it had 10 HP left.
Can
So-
I roll damage just to see what it would have been?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Sharpshooter is nasty for you. It's great.
I like it. He's
Them
better
some
than dead.
sexy numbers.
Mm-hmm. And combat comes to an end. You guys have mostly defeated and cleared the city of Weregrin. Due to the hour, I'm going to say let's just finish out the last 20 minutes, and then we'll call it a night. So,
Ouch! I release Enlarge Reduce.
pew, 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 pew.
Oh. And I'm gonna have my warrior help me along.
Fair enough.
Because that one attack literally brought me under half health.
Okay, now before any more decide to show up, let's find this shard.
Just to cover everyone real quick, I'm just gonna give everyone some healing.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
We appreciate you.
Everyone heals for 7.
That's a little better, thank you.
Every point helps.
Are you going to heal the giants as well? Because you could target them.
No.
No, they're dead.
I'm kidding.
The only way to heal them at this point is to turn them into undead.
Okay, while you guys deal with finding the things,
You're going to investigate? Okay.
no, they're going to investigate. I'm going to start start stripping flesh and muscle.
Okay.
Ew.
You do so.
I think I'll go search over here.
I'm gonna search for axe.
This one.
I want to go see what's in this freaking cage.
Okay. Everybody roll investigation. Valinar, you will just roll perception. It's not a very
That's
high.
better for me anyway.
Yeah, it's not very high.
11.
22.
Okay.
13.
Valinar, what you see inside the cage is broken and ripped and torn remains of humans.
Cool.
Actually, if you zoom in real close, in between the bars of the cell, you can actually see a small little humanoid. It's hard to make out, but he's there.
Cute.
I know.
I see him.
Like I said, he's hard to make out, but he's there.
I had to get in 140%.
Oh, I zoomed in all the way to 240 for stream. But yeah, that's that. Katya with a 13. Where are you?
11.
Yep, thank you. You're investigating that guy. He didn't get to do a whole lot. You find a stick. Big old thumping stick.
Nothing
But it's
special
a
about
very
it.
nice stick.
Technically, it's the equivalent of a great club, but it's massive.
Yeah, I'm not even sure I can lift it.
Mm-hmm. Cardin with a 13. You do find a large piece of, well, a large axe that looks to be similar in design of. I'll get to that one in a minute. A large piece that is similar in design to Cloud Splitter, but it's much larger. This is giant sized at the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold Cloud Splitter up and see if it resonates after you're done with all the rolls.
There is a slight resonance within the two of them. Make an Arcana check, Cardin, and then I will come back to you. Asta, you trip and fall into the fire.
Oh!
I ain't no Sherlock Holmes, apparently.
Nope. No, I'll be nice and not have you take fire damage. Cardin, a 14 is actually very good for you. I don't think anybody else is really doing anything. You're just stripping flesh. Okay. Yeah, so Cardin, you get the sense that in order for these two pieces of the same weapon to kind of come together, you need to attune to both shards. So what that means is you need to have a free attunement slot open before you can combine the two. So
I do now.
What do you mean?
He wants to know what he does now.
I have a free attunement slot because you took away the cloak of protection.
Okay. Then you would just take an hour to attune to the weapon.
Yep.
But not here. Anywhere but here.
Okay. Denoc, what are you doing after you've defleshed the troll?
Well, I'm putting it piece by piece into the bag of holding.
All right, easy enough to do.
Bro, why?
Man, that bag of holding is gonna smell so terrible.
As if it smelled lovely before.
Just open it up and everybody passes out from the noxious fumes.
I've defleshed it.
Still, did you clean it?
I'm gonna go with nope.
In terms of loot, there really isn't a lot here. There are some rations, but that's only if you're brave enough to eat horse meat.
Long dead horse meat, probably.
No, thank
The horses
you.
actually seem relatively fresh. Couple days maybe at most, and they've been set near the fire, so they've tanned and cooked a little bit to preserve the meat itself a little bit.
I come over here and try and figure it. Like, is it locked? Is it?
It seems to be sat right on top of it. It like the bottom side doesn't appear to have bars, and that the giants just placed the cage right over top of them.
How big? How big is it?
It's probably 7.5 feet in every direction, but it's solid metal.
Okay, I give my warrior the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
He walks through and starts putting the skeleton in.
Oh my lord.
Can he take the object into the ethereal plane with him? Because he can't affect others.
I figure it's the same thing as his armor, like it's an item he's holding.
Yeah, but technically also because he's undead and kind of like a ghost, the armor is part of him. Whereas the bag of holding is a physical, actual item. You know what? I'm gonna make a roll for it, and we're gonna do the like a real cool thing. I will say it works. Dice don't lie. So he passes in.
And besides, if he couldn't, I could just pass it through the bars.
True. He goes in and collects pieces. So in total, you get one skeleton, intact. Okay. Giants are not delicate creatures.
I'm recollecting my army.
Yeah, I understand. Necromancer, I get it. I played one once. All right. Anybody else want to do anything here?
I'd like to move away from this encampment sooner rather than later, since we've gotten what we came for.
Well, would you mind if we took a short rest here? I know you want to move away, but I currently want to attune to this item so we can carry it.
We could probably move over there, pointing to the far right screen, near the forest and...
Fair.
Do we want to move near plants? Because once again, plants nearly killed us the other day.
Fine, we'll be right here.
I don't trust the plants, but if we hang out here for an hour, we might be fine. Just keep an eye out.
I sit over here.
Alright. You guys move over there. You guys are going to take an hour. Sure. Okay. So you guys begin taking a short rest.
Ooh.
Rest.
Cardin drags the massive axe over. I'm not going to make you make a check for it. Given time, you can do so.
There it goes.
Do I need to roll?
They're healing up, so if you
also
feel like...
given the time, Cardin will also collect the harpoon stuff.
Okay, easy enough.
I didn't hear your answer, DM.
You
I like how I said
can.
1d6 and then rolled a d8.
You can roll. They are simply rolling hit points, taking a short rest, attempting to heal their wounds. If you're severely wounded, then I would highly encourage that you do this. If you think you're okay in terms of hit points, then don't worry about it.
I mean, I'm not severely wounded, but
If you feel like
I'll
you could
still
use a
do it.
bump, then roll a few hit dice. And then that 10 will be added back to your current HP, bringing you up to whatever you want to do, and you can roll multiples of those if you wish.
cool beans.
All right, you guys good? Oh.
Yes.
Everyone else good on hit points and stuff then?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm almost at full health now.
Alrighty. As you guys are taking a long rest, nothing happens to you guys.
Short rest.
Sorry, short rest, thank you. As you guys are taking your short rest, nothing happens to you guys. You guys keep an eye out as you guys are sitting and talking, amongst yourselves, and Cardin, you spend the time focusing on the two weapons, attuning to the massive axe that you claimed from the fallen forest giant. And before long, you feel that magical connection that signals that you have attuned to the weapon. It's kind of like a subconscious thing in your brain that is triggered whenever a weapon or an item is attuned to an individual. Many of you have felt this before. And
I feel like for Cardin, it's literally like the ping of like a toaster or a microwave going off.
I was just imagining the same thing.
I love it. And as you do, you watch as the large blade and handle kind of shrinks down to a size, to a more wieldable size for you as a not a giant. And you, as the two blades kind of touch, there's this bright, glowing light. It's this blue, almost like blue electric energy, and this white kind of pulsation that kind of pumps with this magical force as the two blades merge slowly. And you can now see the blade of Cloud Splitter is larger now than it was before. Not by a ton, but by a bit. Maybe 3-4 inches in either direction. And you can see now where part of the design on the previous axe had this wave, this bluish wave, kind of weeding through it a little bit. It now kind of connects to just a very faint part of where your blade had. And now there's this bluish line that runs down part of the blade as Cloud Splitter has been... two of its pieces have now been combined.
How many are there total?
I'm not sure if you guys know that information or not.
I don't think so.
Well, you know what? I know one way to know.
I know you do.
Ritual cast identify.
Okay, and then Carden, I have updated Cloud Splitter on your sheet. So you cast identify on it.
Thank you.
Let me grab. Because there's additional information that you get with the use of identify, so I gotta pull up the weapon now.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
What are you attacking?
I'm just seeing what the
You're attacking a
damage is
tree
done.
because it's an axe.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was just going to swing it and see what, like, damage and stuff like that.
Give me 1 second here, because now I need to confirm something.
Well, now that that's all said and done, I suggest we return to Weregrin. I know we won't make it tonight, but at least start traveling that direction.
They don't want us there.
Yes, but I'm sure they'll want to know that their giant problem has been taken care of.
I also hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're like 60 feet from Weregrin.
Yeah.
I know, it doesn't mean they can't rebuild it.
No.
He's saying you said Weregrin.
So,
oh, thank you.
No,
We
you're
should return to Kaldur. Thank you.
So, Denoc, you learned the information that the weapon currently is effectively a great sword that deals an additional 2d6 force damage on a hit, and that once a day, without providing the material components, the user can cast Skywrite. You know that this other little bit of lore behind the weapon, and the weapon is the full form of Cloud Splitter was once used and wielded by storm giants, using to cut down their foe ships and terrorize the sea. The blade was cut down for the size of man. And because of the size of the blade originally, they were required to cut the blade into 8 shards and spread them to the far corners of the world in an attempt to hide them from those who might be power hungry, effectively. So in total, there are 8.
So, Carden, you now have 2 of the 8 pieces of your weapon.
Yes.
Collecting puzzle pieces.
Always. This feels better.
Got a little bit more heft to it now, too. Not a lot, but a little bit. Its weight is probably increased by 2 pounds.
Okay. I mean, that's fair, considering it's 2 combined to 1.
Mm-hmm. So, with that, as you guys have taken a short rest, Burden's new weapon has been tested out and identified, and he's happy with it. I think we're going to go ahead and end the session here tonight, guys. It is just after midnight.
Fair enough.
But before we go, what was that, Carden?
I said, well done.
Mm-hmm. So before we go, however, I do want to talk about a potential episode title for this week.
Weregrin Assault?
Or Assault on Weregrin.
I mean, we could go the slightly copyright and say Attack on Titans.
I was thinking I was thinking Attack on Giants, but I like that too.
I like that. That's funny.
I don't know if I want to go with the potential copyright strike though. So let's not do the Attack on Titans. As funny as that is, and as yeah,
That's the
Assault on
unofficial
Giants.
name of it.
Wait, I've got one. Trolling the trolls.
Ah.
Yeah, that fits.
I like that one.
All right.
Very nice, Asta.
All in favor?
Thanks.
Assault on Giants.
I'm in favor.
Yeah, I'm in favor.
So trolling the trolls.
Nice.
Alrighty. I will name this episode and get it directed to YouTube when I tonight, hopefully. I will also say, for everybody's sake here, now that you've made it to the end of this episode, I do not have this week's podcast out yet. I am working on it. They should be up this weekend, and yeah, they should be up by the end of the weekend. So come Monday, at the latest, check your favorite podcasting services, and we should be up there. I don't have anything else to announce. So then, unless anybody else has some dying information they need to share with the world, we will see you guys next week. Good night, everybody.
Can't
Good
wait.
night.
Good night.
Night, y'all.
Night.
Good day, sis.